Sally keeps mentioning that when people run out of food on uninhabited islands, they usually end up eating each other. I'd like to avoid that if at all possible. You sound upset about the internet being broken. I didn't break it on purpose. Being honest, I thought you wouldn't even mind. Dad, you're always saying people spend too much time looking at their screens and not enough time looking at the actual world. You're right there. People definitely rely on their screens too much. For example, Mr. Merriman relied on a sat-nav to take his Year 9 geography group to the Orinoco Wonder Warehouse in Letterkenny. That sat-nav did not take him where he wanted to go. It took him here, to an uninhabited island, which is a very, very different packet of crisps from a super storage and delivery depot. For instance, the Wonder Warehouse is located in the historic market town of Letterkenny, tidiest town in Ireland 2016, whereas this island is located in the sea. Also, the Wonder Warehouse is full of stuff, such as food, books, trampolines, sports equipment, and everything you could wish for. Whereas this island is full of rocks. We were shipwrecked by sat-nav. I'm not blaming Mr. Merriam, by the way. This trip was not even his idea. He's a geography teacher. He wanted his geography field trip to go somewhere geographical, such as the Giant's Causeway or the Marble Arch Caves. Everything would be fine now if they had done that. But no. They voted for this. And why did they vote for this? Because of our Eve, that's why. She campaigned, remember? She said that Giant's Causeway and Marble Arch Caves were nothing but rocks. Funny shaped rocks, but rocks. To be fair, Dad, you did point out that rocks were central to the study of geography. Eve said, so are the things that people build on top of the rocks. For instance, the Orinoco Wonder Warehouse. Do you want to know what's so good about a super storage and delivery depot? I'll tell you what's so good about it. Have you noticed, by the way, that Eve is always asking questions and then answering them herself before you get a chance? It's the biggest warehouse in the world, probably in the solar system. It's the internet with a roof on. Anything you buy online, that's where they keep it. It's too big to walk around. The workers have little scooters to get around the shelves. It's a continent of desirable items. What could be more geographical than that? Also, it's indoors, so it won't matter if it rains. This is how Eve gets people to do what she wants. She makes what she wants to do sound like the spiciest thing on the menu. She started a wee word group, which she called the Wonder Warehouse versus some rocks. You decide. The Wonder Warehouse won. It should take about an hour to drive to Letterkenny. There were 2 minibuses. Mr. Merriman was driving the one we were in. Ms. Gingell was driving the one in front. She'd been to the Wonder Warehouse once already to do the health and safety. Somewhere on the A2, Mr. Merriman's minibus ended up in front. He said he didn't need to follow anyone because the sat-nav would tell him what to do. A few minutes later, the sat-nav told him to turn off the A2 onto one of those lanes with hedges on either side. Ms. Gingell's minibus did not turn off. It sailed past us with her waving and staring at us in surprise. Her brake lights went on as if she was going to wait for us, but Mr. Merriman's sat-nav said, "Continue straight ahead." So that's what we did. No one else seemed to have noticed. From where I was, in the luggage section behind the back seat, all you could see was arms wobbling about in the air, with phones glowing in their hands. All you could hear was the pop of lunchboxes as people broke into their snacks. All you could smell was sweet chilli, barbecue beef, and cheese and onion crisps. I was tempted to open up Eve's lunchbox for a snack, but decided to take in the view through the back window. I could see lots of clouds and hedges. I did not see a fleet of Orinoco Wonder Warehouse lorries driving up and down the lane. The lane got narrower, with grass growing up to the tarmac in the middle. There was no way you could even fit one lorry down it. I know I'm not in the top set for geography,